Hi, Tola. How are you doing?
Hey, good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So, Tola, let's just hop right into it. Let me just ask you straight up, what went wrong with your game? Why do you feel like you're sitting here right now?
I am sitting here right now because I was betrayed by Bailey. She didn't give me her vote, and that's why I'm sitting here. I don't think anything went wrong with my game.
All right. So I have a few questions about throughout the game what you did because you did end up winning an HOH this season, which is great. And when you won your HOH, there was an opportunity for you to nominate Spicy V specifically or a vet in general. So I wanted to ask, why did you choose not to nominate a vet or Spicy or make a bigger move?
I didn't want to pick them because it was it was like an easy target for me, right? And they weren't necessarily coming after me. So the people I do know that were coming after me were Avery and Bailey. So I didn't feel the need to go after Spicy or Anthony or anybody like that because I do feel like I would have beaten them in the end. So I was going after people that was going to give me the most challenging competition, and I felt like they were the targets. They were
All
it.
right. Yeah, that's fair enough. So throughout the season, you were nominated four times this season, and you still were able to make it to the end
That's
despite
correct.
that. How were you able to last so long, even though you were nominated so many times? Why do you think you were able to make it so
Listen, I'm BB Can's most wanted. Okay, it's not that easy to take
long?
this guy out. Okay, I've established a strong relationship and tight little group that that helped me push through. It was the way I socialized, the way that I developed a solid foundation with a crew of people, and that's what got me to where I am today.
That's fair. Okay, so let's say hypothetically you were able to survive this double eviction, you weren't going home, and you stayed in the game and you were going to try to make it to the end. What was going to be your strategy to get to those final two chairs?
My strategy, if I was still in this right now, all depends. If I won HOH, I would have put up
Hmm.
Victoria and Bailey. If I didn't win HOH, my plan was to push Victoria on to Todd. Todd put up Victoria and possibly Lexus, and then I would have just voted out Victoria, and then
Hmm.
we would have created that little crew.
All right, that's fair. So now, Tola, you're in the jury. So you get
Mm-hmm.
a jury vote and everything, and you're able to decide the winner of this game. So because of that, I want to ask you, who do you think in the house is playing the best game?
I think Anthony is playing the best game in the house because he's never touched the block. He doesn't have any blood in his hands. He's been navigating and making moves from behind the scenes,
Mhm.
and he has a really good social game, and everybody trusts him. And I feel like that's a big thing in this game is trust. And I do feel like he's playing a really good game.
Okay, I like that. So when it comes to your vote, who do you feel like, if you had to choose two people who you feel like you're least likely to give your jury vote to, who would you say those two people are?
The people the least likely to get my vote would be Victoria and Bailey.
Okay.
Yeah, I would not. I mean, I obviously I have to, but like if I didn't have to, like it would be those two.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. So here at the Reality Kingdom, we like to keep it real.
Yeah.
We like to always keep it real. So I want to ask you, do you feel like you played this game too real, or do you feel like you were not real enough?
Oh, that's a great question. I felt like I might have been too real. Um, that's the issue. I felt like I was too real, and that was the only. I've always said that I'm gonna come in this house and I'm just gonna be me. I'm gonna do
Hmm.
me, and I'm gonna do everything that involves coming to me. And that's. I think I played the game exactly the way I wanted to play. It's just unfortunately the way it played out in the end, which you have to let go of some people of your own crew. So that's what they did.
Hmm. So if you were to ever get the chance to play again, what would you do differently on a next time than from this time?
I probably plant a little bit more seeds. I felt like I didn't do much of that. I only did it, up before evictions and stuff like that, depending on what kind of situations and scenarios were being played in the house.
Hmm.
That's where I found some seeds. Okay, let's go plant them. But I feel like I would plant a little bit more seeds. That's what I would do.
Okay, that's fair enough. All right. I mean, that was my last question. Thank you for chatting with me. It was great
You're,
talking to you.
you're welcome.